Hello everyone, I am Susie.
I am Lucy.
Today we will take you to the Kids Castle. There are many good stories and lots of fun toys in the Kids Castle. Let's go together. Hurray! I get 10 lemons, 2 peaches, and some sugar. I'm lucky I have the super muscles to carry it all. I squeeze the lemons, but the last one is really hard. I summon my super strength and finally get the juice to come out. But then, oops, the juice squirts right into my eye. Ooh, it stings so much. I started to cry. Charlie laughed at me. What should Daddy do? Stomp really hard on Charlie's foot. Go to page 56. Tell Charlie that isn't nice. Go to page 34. Laughing at me isn't nice, I tell Charlie. Mommy is happy I use my word to let Charlie know how I feel. She helps me reason my eye, and the sting slowly goes away. I finish making the lemonade, and Mommy lets me have a whole glass. That makes my eye feel even better. Ooh, Charlie yells. He stomps back on my foot and tries to grab me. Mean, I yell. Ah, Charlie roars. I push him off me, but my super muscles are too strong. He bumps me into the lemonade and it spills everywhere. Ah, man, I can't have a lemonade stand. Mommy comes in and looks at the mess. He started it, and he's the one who knocked it over, I said. He pushed me, Charlie yells. Mommy frowns. You boys have to clean up this mess together, or we won't even be going to the park. What should Daddy do? Clean up the lemonade? Go to page 20. Refuse to clean up the lemonade? Go to page 24. Mommy isn't happy how I behave, so I'm stuck at home all day. After lunch, I have to clean my room. Cleaning my room is no fun when I know I could be at the park instead. Clean up the lemonade, go to page 20. I quickly clean up, then we go to the park. I use my super speed to zoom around. Whoosh, then I hear my favorite music in the world. I know exactly where it's coming from. I'm bothered by Charlie's teasing, but I let it go because it's not a big deal. After all, I was the one who ruined my pancakes. You're lucky you got pancakes, I said. Do you want to build a quadruple loop crash together? Charlie thinks, then says yes. Together we build the coolest trash truck ever. 1, 2, 3. We both let go of our race cars at the same time. Smash, crash. The crash cars in mine there. Then we test them all. The blue lightning bolt and the red rocket racer are the fastest. We crashed them 100 times. Mommy comes into the living room and tells us to get dressed because we're going to the park. Score! I love the park. But when Charlie comes back, I see he has brand new shoes. How did you get those? I asked. Mom got them for me because my old ones had a hole. He answers, no fair. I want new shoes too. What should Daddy do? Yell at his mom for not buying him new shoes? Go to page 50. Tell Charlie how cool his new shoes are. Go to page 68. I stamp over my mom. A stamp over to Mom. That's not fair. How come Charlie got new shoes and I didn't? I want new shoes too. I don't understand. I understand that you really want new shoes, Danny. Mommy says. But Charlie has a hole in his. I will buy you new shoes when you need them. But I can't. But everyone knows superheroes can't have shoes that smell like stinky fish. I yell. Mommy frowns. You need to put on your shoes and clean up with Charlie, or we won't be going to the park. Charlie starts cleaning up the race car set, but I'm not sure I feel like helping him. What should Daddy do? Refuse to clean up until he gets new shoes? Go to page 24. Mommy isn't happy how I behaved, so I'm stuck at home all day. After lunch, I had to clean my room. Cleaning my room is no fun when I know I could be at the park instead. Put on his shoes and clean up. Go to page 20. And quickly clean up. Then go to the park. I use my super speed to zoom around. Whoosh! There I heard my favorite music in the world. I know exactly where it's coming from. Laughing at me isn't nice. I tell Charlie. Mommy is happy I use my words to let Charlie know how I feel. Mommy is happy I use my words to let Charlie know how I feel. She helps me reason my eye, and the sting slowly goes away. I finish making the lemonade, and Mommy lets me have a whole glass. That makes my eye feel even better. We get to the park, and Charlie runs on to play. At first, no one wants my lemonade, but then a great idea pops into my hand. I use my laser beam focus to turn a plain lemonade into super lemonade. I shout as loud as I can. Fresh, squeezed super lemonade, only 50 cents. Drink some and get a superpower for the day. My idea works. After an hour, I have just one cup left. I saw a girl running towards me. I used my mind reading abilities to see she wants a superpower of her own. But then, oops, she trips and knocked down the last cup of lemonade spills all over my shirt. What should Danny do? Help the girl up? Go to page 38. Yell at the girl for spilling his last cup. Go to page 42. helped the girl up. I'm so sorry, she says. Don't worry, I tell her. It was just an accident. Her mom pays me a whole $1 for the cup she spilled, even while my mommy says she doesn't have to. Score! I made $26 from the lemonade stand. I remember to set $3 aside for the charity, so I have $23 left. You spilled my last cup, I yelled. I'm sorry, she says. It was just an accident. I don't care. You had to pay for me it. She looks at me and started to cry. Mommy helps the girl up and says, you don't need to pay for that cup, sweetie. But she knocked it over, I yelled. It's her fault. I can't sell it. I helped the girl up. I'm so sorry, she said. Don't worry, I tell her. It was just an accident. Her mom pays me a whole $1 for the cup she spilled, even though my mommy says she doesn't have to. Score! I made $26 from the lemonade stand. I remember to set $3 aside for charity, so I had $23 left. Mommy surprised me and takes me to the toy store because of how good I've been today. I know exactly what I want to get and I've made just enough money to buy it. I get home and ride my skateboard down the street. Whoosh! I'm finally flying. Wow, I'm finally flying. Whoosh! My best friend Jakey sees me and says, whoa, Danny, how did you get that cool skateboard? I tell him about my superpowered lemonade and offer to help him make some next week. He's super excited. I'm proud of how you used your power to choose today, Danny, Mommy says, so I'll let you make one more choice. Or we'll have dinner. I wonder which food will charge my superpowers best. You spilled my last cup. I yell, I'm sorry, she says. It was just an accident. Don't care, you had to pay for me it. She looks up and starts to cry. Mommy helps the girl up and says, you don't need to pay for that cup, sweetie. But she knocked it over, I yell. It's her fault. I can't sell it. Mommy isn't happy with me. I'm going to take you to the toy store so you could pick something out with the money you made, she says. Instead, we'll be going home. I packed up the stuff from the lemonade stand and gets into the car. Our day went really until just now, Danny. How would you have felt if you were that girl? Mommy asked. I think about how I made her feel. Mommy is right. I wish I could take back my last choice and treat her nicely. I think my day would have ended much better. Charlie looks sad, so sad. I take one of my last bites of my ice cream and handed him the rest. He starts crying and smiles. Mommy said, I saw what you just did, Danny, and I'm so proud of you. She gives me a big hug, and that makes me feel good. As soon as Charlie finishes, we run to play soccer. I'll be goalie first. You gave me some of your ice cream, Charlie says. After a while, the game is tied 9-9. I know I need my superpower to score the last goal. I run back as far as I can. Hiya! I unleash a super kick. The ball goes so fast it almost tears through the net. Yes, I win. On the ride home, Mommy lets us play superheroes with ninjas because she's proud of how nicely we shared at the park. After dinner in the bath, Mommy comes to tuck me in. Isn't it nice to see how the day got better as you made better choices? She asked. Yes, Mommy, she smiles and gives me a kiss. Good night, Danny. She says, I love you. Good night, Mommy. I love you too. I eat my ice cream sandwich so fast that I get brain freeze. Ah man, I hate brain freezes. Last time I had my superpowers froze for a whole hour. Mom saw what happened, so she bought Charlie a new snow cone. When he finally finishes, we argue. Neither of us want to be goalie first. We end up playing by ourselves, and that isn't fun. Scoring goals without a goalie is too easy for me, a superhero like me. After dinner, Daddy asked me if I had a good day. Not really, I say. Do you think you used your power to choose wisely? He asked. Maybe if I practice my power to choose as much as I practice flying, my days really will be better. I stomp over to Mom. That's not fair. I come to Charlie. How come Charlie got new shoes and I didn't? I want new shoes too. I understand that you really want new shoes, Danny, Mommy said. But Charlie has a hole in his. I'll buy you new shoes when you need them. But everyone knows superhero can't have shoes that smell like stinky fish, I yelled. Mommy frowned. You need to put on your shoes and clean up with Charlie or we won't be going to the park. Charlie starts cleaning up the red car set, but I'm not sure I feel like helping him. I come up with a game I think Charlie would like. Want to play monkey in the middle with Oreo? I asked. He thinks for a while. Okay, he said, but I get to throw first. I hand him the frisbee. After a few throws, Oreo flies super high and catches it. I think my superpowers are rubbing off on my dog. Maybe he should get a cape too. Daddy comes outside to play. He throws the frisbee all the way across the yard. Charlie and Oreo run to find it. How was your day, Danny? He asked me. And I tell him everything that happened. Could you have used your power to choose to improve your day? I think maybe I would have gone to the park and done some other fun things if I made better choices. Yes, Daddy, I say. He smiles and gives me a hug. I can tell he is proud that I understand my power to choose. Ooh, Charlie yells. He stomps back at my foot and tries to grab me. Mean, I yelled. Rah! Charlie roars. I push him off me, but my super muscles are too strong. He bumps into the lemonade and it spills everywhere. Ah, man, now I can't have a lemonade stand. Mommy comes in and looks at the mess. He started it, and he's the one who knocked it over. I say. He pushed me. Charlie asked. Mommy frowned. You boys had to clean up this mess together, or we won't even be going to the park. I tiptoed to the pantry and make sure that no one's looking. Using my super spider climbing technique, I get to the top. I stashed chocolate bar in my pocket and jumped down. I zoomed to my class and high. I'm so worried that I get caught. I eat the chocolate super fast. Chocolate isn't so yummy when you have to gobble it down. I lick my fingers to get rid of the evidence and go downstairs. There's Mommy sees me. Do you have some chocolate without my permission? She asks. No, I say. Are you sure you didn't have any chocolate? I really didn't. Mommy, I say. Lying to Mommy is not okay. Go straight to your room and don't come out until dinner. And no chocolate for a week. I stomped to my room. How did she know? She must have a supermind reading power of her own. After 100,000 minutes, I'm feeling trapped like a super alien dungeon with no way out. I look outside and see Charlie playing fetch with Oreo. I wish I could play outside. Daddy comes into my room. I heard your day wasn't so good, Danny, he tells me. Every superhero makes mistakes and that's okay, but the best superheroes learn from their mistakes and use their power to choose wisely. I think about that, how the choices I make led to this bad day. That must be why Daddy says the power to choose is so important. Mommy makes me an ant on a log, but with not real ants. It's yummy and healthy and it charges my superpowers super fast. I let Oreo lick my sticky peanut butter fingers and like magic, they're all clean. After I'm done, Mommy gets a bath ready just how a superhero likes it. Not too hot, not too cold, and fill the top with bubbles. I jump right in. How do you think your day was, Danny? She asked. I think about the good things and the bad things that happened and realize the most of it was the choices I made. Tomorrow I will try using my power to choose it's a better day. When Charlie is done, I get my chance to play. A new high score, 143,698. Beat that Charlie. Wait turns playing until our screen time limit is up. Later, I grab my frisbee and find a new way to zoom downstairs. I want to fetch with Oreo, but then I get outside. Charlie is already playing with him. Hey, I was going to play with Oreo, I say. Well, too bad, Charlie sneers. I got here first, so you can't play with him. What should Danny do? Push Charlie down, go to page 10. Find a way that can play with Oreo together. Go to page 52. I run over and push Charlie into the mud. His foot gets tangled in mine, so I fall into the mud too. Ew, Mommy hears us yelling and comes outside. Charlie tells her that I pushed him down. Daniel, Josh, Miller, Mommy says, no backyard playtime for 2 days, young man. No, that means I won't get to swim or play in a treehouse or practice flying. find a way that can play with Oreo together, go to page 52. I come up with a game I think well, Charlie would like. I want to play monkey in the middle with Oreo. Yes, he thinks for a while. Okay, he says, but I get to throw first. I hand him the frisbee. After a few throws, Oreo flies super high and catches it. I think my superpowers are rubbing off on my dog. Maybe I should get him a cake too. I swipe the controller out of his hands. Charlie rushes to get it, but before he does, his game is over. You lose. My turn, I say. No way, you made me lose, he yells. He jumps at me and tries to wrestle me onto the ground. I push him back, but he kicks me in my shin. Ooh, I yell. Just before I unleash my super kick, Mommy walks in. What's getting on here? She asked. Daddy swiped the controller out of my hands. Charlie yells, but Charlie wouldn't let me play. I said, Mommy isn't happy. Both of you need to get to your rooms to calm down. Down. She says, no screen time for a week. I don't feel like a superhero anymore. This was the absolute worst day ever. I wonder what I could have done to make it better. I'm a little jealous, but I understand that Charlie needed new shoes more than I did. Your new shoes are awesome, I tell him. That was really sweet of you. Mommy says she reminds us to clean up the race car set so that we can go to the park. Go to page 20. We'll quickly clean up, then go to the park. I used my super speed to zoom around. Whoosh, then I heard my favorite music in the world. I know exactly where it's coming from. We'll finish all the books. I'll see you next time. Bye.
So that's all for today. If you had nice stories or fun toys, remember to write to Susie and Lucy. We will share it with every kid in the first place. If you like our channel, remember to click on the subscription below. Susie and Lucy are waiting for you here. See you soon!